Speaking of visuals, we got new visuals. Marvel released a teaser trailer, which I don't know what's teaser about this. This is a full 2.5 minute trailer.
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand what they do anymore. Teaser trailers used to be like, here's 30 seconds, here's
right.
1 minute. How is it a teaser if we got a whole 2 minute trailer? I don't understand. Whatever. Anyway, we got a full trailer for Agatha All Along.
The new
Uh,
title.
well, that's the original title, and then they changed the title like 900 times.
Okay,
Every time we heard about this show, it had a different name: Agatha and the Covenant, Agatha
oh,
All Along. There were so many titles, I can't even keep up with how many titles they came out with.
I get it now, though. It makes sense to put it back to that title.
But that's what I don't understand why they changed it in the first place, because that was the thing, right? If you watch Marvel and you watched, what was Wanda's whack ass show?
Wanda.
WandaVision. People not gonna like that I just said that, but I don't care. If you watch that show, then you know Agatha All Along. That was like the theme song when it was revealed. It was her all along, and that was the whole thing. So it made perfect sense when they first announced Agatha All Along. I was like, oh, mad smart. But actually, that's not the first name, because at Comic Con it was Agatha something something something.
Wiki has it if you want to look it up.
All the names.
Mm-hmm. I looked it up after I watched the trailer because I saw people commenting about it.
Okay, let me see.
I think there were 4 titles before this one.
Okay, the first initial thing that popped up is Deadline. It said the show was first titled Agatha, House of Harkness. I got the same thing. Thanks, sweetheart. My lovely assistant came in.
Thank you.
It said the show was first titled Agatha, House of Harkness before it was shifted to Agatha, Coven of Chaos in July of 2022, and then it shifted one more time in 2023 to Agatha, Darkhold Diaries. With the announcement of the show's premiere date, the final title became Agatha All Along. So there you go. So I'm wrong. It was not originally called Agatha All Along.
But it's very smart. Even if this wasn't on purpose, it looks like smart marketing when you change the title that many times and then your final title is Agatha All Along.
Yeah.
It all comes back full circle.
Yeah.
So really smart.
So what do you think about the trailer?
I'm excited for it. I love the trailer. I thought it was just enough spooky.
Yep.
I don't like to be
Got a little
too
spooky,
scared.
right?
I like spooky and I like suspense, but I don't want to be, this is like the right amount of that for me.
Okay. Not a
It
horror
com-
fan.
I'm not a horror fan. It comes out during spooky season, which I think is fun. That's always fun.
I thought it was interesting. It said this Halloween season, and then it said it drops in September. I was like,
Well, it
okay.
drops September 18th.
Yeah.
So that's around the time where you're going to start seeing Halloween centered stuff.
Right.
So that makes sense. I'm excited for it. Like again, I like the suspense of it all. It had me on the edge of my seat. It looks like it's done really well. It looks like Marvel really used the budget. Um,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, you see her in her like normal state, but then you see her turn. But
Right.
I also feel like they didn't give you too much. I know this is a teaser trailer. I feel like
Well,
they
I
gave
was
you,
about to say the opposite, but go ahead. You first.
I feel like they gave you just enough that you're like, oh my gosh, I want to see that scene or I want to see that scene, but they didn't give you like the full scenes. So you don't end up feeling like, have I already seen the show? Because a lot of times that's what happens. You feel like you've seen a movie or you feel like you already pretty much get what the show is going to be because of how much they show you in the trailer. And maybe we'll get that later on because they're saying it's a teaser trailer. So it's very possible that there's one coming with way more information than we probably need. But
Yep.
I thought this was really cool, and I was really excited about it. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it. WandaVision was not my favorite, um,
Mine either.
but I think this is a nice departure from that. So hopefully, hopefully it lives up to our expectations. I feel like it looks like it's going to be good.
It does. It does look like it's going to be good. Excuse me. Um, I think we got a lot. I think we got too much for a teaser trailer. I was wondering at the end of it, as good as this looks, do I need to see another trailer? Because I don't think I do.
Yeah, I get that.
I feel like we got a lot from this trailer. We see all these different things. The fact that she's putting together a squad of witches, building her own covenant, chasing the power she once had. We see, I believe, Billy is Wanda's son. We see like what's clearly an adult version of him or a young adult version of him. Um, yeah, I mean, we see quite a bit here. So I'm very curious about how this is gonna go. Does this take place in the main MCU or not? Because remember, we're still in the multiverse saga, so
Yeah.
this could be a total different scenario. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because Marvel's playing a lot with the multiverse. Like I know the Fantastic Four movie that's coming out, it does not take place in the main universe. So yeah, same thing. Deadpool is not the main universe at first, but probably will end up in the main universe at the end. So I'm curious to see how it goes. But the trailer looked really good. I don't have as much to say as you did, but that's okay. I think it was a good trailer. I don't think we need another one. I hope they don't show too much before the show starts. And I hope this show is only a couple of episodes because once they start going past 6 and 9 episodes, it gets a little crazy at Marvel. So let's keep it short and sweet, people.
Yeah. Do you think Wanda is coming back?
I'm sure Wanda will come back. I mean, she's in the trailer. I don't think Wanda's not coming back. I think it's a question of when will they bring back Wanda? Will Wanda be brought back during Secret Wars at the end, like people suspect? There's a lot of people who suspect that they're gonna wait for certain characters, like possibly Tony Stark's or the original Captain America, because we know Sam is Captain America now, right? So will Steve be brought back? Um, you know, certain characters, T'Challa, there's a lot of questions about these big characters who are gone in one way or another as to will they be brought back during Secret Wars or before that? Because we know all of this multiverse stuff is going on. So I do think Wanda's coming back. I think it's just a question of when she's brought back and how.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the zombie universe, we've seen all this stuff in What If, you know. So Wanda could come back as, and even in Doctor Strange 2, we saw different versions of Wanda.
Right, that's true.
So, who knows which Wanda we're going to get or what power level she is, or who knows.
Okay. I dig
But
it.
I do think at some point, many of the characters will be brought back so they can have one last goodbye.